Here with Mr. Richardson, and he has some information about the drills this week.
Perfect. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, first of all, by the time you're watching this video, you've probably just finished the lockout drill and also the hazmat and seal drill. Just a reminder on those, on the lockout, remember that's just the drill. If we have something going on outside of the building, someone maybe trying to harm someone over at Walmart, let's say, well, we're going to put ourselves into a lockout, which means that prevents anyone from coming in or out of the building. That's what the lockout drill is all about. And then also the hazmat and seal. Let's say that we have a train carrying some harmful chemical that has a wreck, spills chemicals into the air. Hazmat and seal, we're shutting down all the air from the outside from coming into the building. So that's the purpose of those two drills that we had. I'm sure I've already explained it over the intercom by now. Now, there's two other drills that we're going to do today, but we're going to do them a little different due to the situation we're in with the pandemic. We're coming out of it, but we still want to be very vigilant. We want to be safe. So these two last drills we're going to do virtually. I'm not going to do them in person. Now, next year when we come back, for you guys that aren't seniors, when we come back, we'll do this for real, a real hands-on drill. But the first one I'm going to talk about is called the shelter drill, shelter weather, and used to call it the tornado drill. And what we do on this is, if we do call a shelter weather tornado drill, if I call that over the intercom, we're all going to go down to the first floor into our set locations, and every teacher in their yellow go kit bag, which this is what it looks like, the yellow go kit bag, every teacher will have a map of the location that their classroom would go to if we did have a tornado. Just a couple examples here. This one is for classroom E316, which is our our brand new wing. So on E316, it shows on the first floor right here, this yellow outline, this hallway right here. It's like in the all art hallway. That's where those classes in that classroom E316 would go to in the event that we had a tornado. So if I was to call shelter weather tornado drill, or tornado if it was a real event, this is where we'd go. Just another real quick example, over in the athletics, I think in our world languages department, athletics 208, they would go right down here on the first floor, right here in this section. And every go kit, like I said, and I know y'all can't tell probably where this is at actually, but this is just what the example of what it looks like. The maps look like that are located in the go kits. When we get down there, we all know that there's a certain position that we get into, and it's called the crouch and cover, or the drop cover hold position. But you can see here this student here is crouched down on the floor up against the wall with his hands covering his head, and you can see how that protects all your organs. It protects your head, protects all your internal organs, and if there was any flying debris, that's the purpose of that, to protect us from that. But this is, this would be our shelter weather drill. And like I said, we're not going to do it. We're not going to pack the hallways right now with 1,000 kids and have that close of a contact. But this is what we would do. Of course, if we did have a tornado, we would do this no matter what, pandemic or not, to protect you all. But this is what it would look like, okay? The second drill virtually that we're going to perform is called our evacuation drill. If we were to have a fire, God forbid, if we were to have a fire, we wouldn't come back into the building, because they're going to be, first of all, putting it out, and there's going to be investigations involved and all that. So the students, we wouldn't come back into the building that day. We'd leave for the day. So where we'd evacuate to is the football field, and we would ring the fire, ring the bell for, let's say there's a fire, we'd ring the bell, and everyone would leave just as if it was a fire, right? Just like you do during the fire drills. But instead of coming back into the building, you would walk all the way around the building to the football field, to the Bobcat football stadium. And in the go kit, every teacher has a map of the football field, exactly where they go with their class that they have at that moment. Now, let's say you get lost from your teacher, and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know where the teacher goes. Everyone that's carrying the yellow go kit will have the map in there. Every staff member will have this map in their bag, and you could stop and ask them, hey, for example, where's Miss Ladisall? Where's she located at? Or, whoever you're looking for, Mr. Terrazas, any of these teachers, if you lose your teacher, you can ask where they're located, and then you'll go find them. And then, of course, what we do there is make sure our staff members, our teachers, would make sure that they had all their students out of the building. And that's what that's what we do during the evacuation drill. There's always going to be administrators around also. We can ask them questions. Maybe you've lost your group or whatnot, but that's how we would perform the evacuation drill. And then also we have we have a form that we'd fill out to allow your parent to take you home. We wouldn't just let you go home with anyone. We've got to make sure we check you out to the right person, and we'd look at what to do next. But we hope this never truly happens. Of course, we have to do the drills, but we hope none of these truly happen. But we've got to be prepared. That's why we do these drills over and over again. That's why we if you look at the fire drills, we do them once a month, and in the last 50 years, no one has died in a fire because we drill so much and we get so good at it. So the more that we continue to do these drills, the better we're going to get, the more safe you guys are going to be. I thank y'all so much for listening in and participating in the drills today. Remember, this is all about keeping us all safe, and so we can have when we feel safe, we have a greater learning environment. Thank you so much, Bobcats, and y'all have a good rest of the day.